So these first two cards are for the last 2 weeks of August, and then we'll see what comes up for the beginning of September. This is mid-August through mid-September, this being your August cards. And I really like these cards, Libra. This tells me the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands tells me that you're starting to connect or move into a direction where your heart is excited about what you're putting out there, what you're putting out in the world, the money you're making, the services you want to provide to other people, the work you're doing with a company you may be working for. This Three of Pentacles represents using your talents and abilities in a way that, again, is of service to others. Now, it might be that you're learning something new, or that you've been studying something new for a while, and it feels like it's an offer that you want to put out in the community. Just saying, you feel you're very intuitive, or you feel like you want to read the tarot cards. So you're wondering, ooh, I don't know if I've been good enough. And this is like, okay, I'm going to go with that and just have the confidence in myself to put it out in the world, and people will be interested in it, because I do feel like that you've been reaching for a goal. Something has been nudging you to move forward, and I think you're moving towards that time. Now, we are still with Mercury retrograde and Mars retrograde. August may not be the time to announce it to the world, what you're thinking, what your project is at work, or your new hobby, or your new plans that you want to put out. But it is the beginning stages, and it's like you're of service to those. You're using new abilities, or you're using the abilities that you've been focusing on. And I love the card next to it is the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is very much a celebratory card. It really is. It's whether it's work, because of course the Wand cards are about our work. They represent the fire signs, so our passion. And of course Mars is retrograde, which is the very passionate male energy moving forward planet. But it will go direct on August 28th. And so this could be, there's celebration in your work. Here's the wreath, the magical wreath with the fruits of your labor that, whatever you've been working on here may start to feel like it's going to pay off for you. Okay. And then also too, this could be about a marriage. Some of you might be entering into a marriage, a relationship, a commitment, or you may meet someone at work. This is also called the marriage card. So, either way, it's very promising. Venus is in Libra right now. And Venus, of course, is your ruling planet. And that has to do with feeling love, feeling beautiful. Venus, of course, the Venus goddess, right? And this is a really good time to, if you've been wanting to change your hair, something that makes you feel good about yourself, because Venus usually helps us to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling really good right now. I'm looking good. Looking good really is more than anything. So if you've been feeling like your skin is looking better, your hair is looking better, you're starting to get in shape, or you're wanting to get in shape, you're moving in that direction, that now is a good time to do those types of things. But I do feel like whatever training you've been taking, new education, feels really good here. Okay, and you're going to see some fruits of your labor. All right, let's see what September has to bring. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords, and we have the Justice card, a major arcana card. So the Two of Swords is like holding the arms to the heart, like you can see, keeping the vest close to the heart and not really making a decision. There may be options you have, Libra, and you're not sure which path to go. Whatever path you decide, this is the Justice card. This card represents the sign of Libra, of the major arcana cards. Each major arcana represents one of the astrological signs. You can see here there's scales. So there's fairness and balance in whatever choice you make. You may want to sometimes hold back. In September, there may be a choice of direction. There may be options. And you're not sure which way, or you need to kind of get some clarity. Take the blinders off and get more clarity. But there is fairness around all of this. This guy can also indicate a judge. And it's funny because I said this is the marriage card, and so here's the judge card under him. So he can represent judge, and he can, of course, represent the scales of balance. Okay, there's something, too, about this new moon. It may be something you want to do to Google the new moon in September. And you may have some options around that time period. It could be that some people want to partner with you. They say they have an office complex and there's an additional office space and they're offering it to you. Or they want to work with you, or there's an opportunity for love or romance, and you're wanting more clarity on it. Just know that whichever way you go, that it will come out fair. And then this fifth card came out, and this is the Judgment card. So another major arcana. Okay, so this talks about Libra. It's the day of reckoning. It's like you've seen the great things in life. You've seen the not so great things in life. And it's like ready to shed all of that skin, reaching up to this beautiful angel who's like the universe and ready to receive what it is you want to offer, what you want in life. The whole spectrum of what you may want, whether it's your love, finances, career, spirituality. These people are nude because they've shed their old skin, like I said, and they're reaching up and saying, okay, we're ready. This is my new rebirth. And it adds up to the number 20. And 20 is an awesome number. 2 is, of course, feeling amiable, feeling like you're being diplomatic, but it's double 2. So it's the 22 master number of building yourself up. Okay, does that make sense? Leave any comments below. I'm going to look in the crystal for Libra and see what comes up from mid-month to mid-month. Okay, well, there are a couple things, and they're completely different. There's an awfully cute puppy in this. Very, very cute. I want to say what would possibly look like and any puppy is cute, right? Or kitten. I mean, they're all cute. But this looks sort of like a Jack Russell Terrier puppy, or just something that has one floppy ear down and one up. And it doesn't mean that this may not resonate with you exactly what your pet may look like or what pet you're thinking about. But I'm just saying it has that cuteness appeal. Adorable. So some of you may be getting a new pet, or thinking about a new pet, or if you've lost a pet, you may be thinking about the love that they bring, the cuddling. Okay. The other vision or visual I was getting was, I was trying to make it out. I kept seeing height, tall. So I was thinking, is it buildings? But then I looked closer and it looked like a very spiritual scenario or scene. So what I was seeing is, whether you're religious or not, but the essence of Mother Mary and that love, that nurturing, and around her were like tall, I couldn't make out humans, but it looked like spirits. So, it may be that you're really connecting with your intuition. this mid-month to mid-month, or it may be a good time to start or to take a class on intuition, developing your intuition. Some of you may be mediums. Because Libra, you are so fair and balanced, you don't, well, it's good not to judge, right? So part of being a medium or an intuitive is not judging the information you're receiving, but just saying it in a way that is appropriate and, kind to others. And I'm meaning that it's appropriate. Okay. So that was very spiritual. Let's see what else I'm getting. Okay. I've never gotten this before. This is definitely a zebra. I've never gotten this visual before. There's always new ones. So you may want, that may be your totem animal for this month. So you may want to Google zebra and look to see what their social abilities are, how they interact with their own kind and with other animals that they get along with. Because you are a social sign, Libra. I know you like your downtime. You need your downtime because you put so much out there for other people. But I'm just saying that might be interesting animal for you to look up. Yep, I've seen it twice. So third time's a charm. Yep. Okay, got it a third time. All right. Yeah, a lot of beautiful aqua in the crystal before I put it down on its stand. So that's like the feeling of calmness, relaxation, all is well, going with the flow. All right, and that's the feeling that everything's going to turn out. It's going to be fine. So that might be the feeling that you want to incorporate in your daily, taking a deep breath, taking time out for a few minutes from work, meditation, however you do it.